Hey, what's up, guys? Renee from Bargain Hunter Thrift Store here. I just got home from work, and I was gonna do some research where we're gonna take it 2 units that, if they were in my area, and I'm still thinking about it, should bring $40,000. And I think it's actually not gonna be a terrible buy at $40,000. You take a gamble, obviously. So we're going to take a look at those 2 units in just a second. But before I'm going to do that, I wanted to pay it forward a little bit. So I came across this YouTube channel the other day, and I don't know how it popped up, but it's a reselling channel. And I was like really, really impressed. Let me show you guys why. So that's why when I tell you guys, you just got to keep on going and do the American spirit and just work hard. And no, it's not an option. I saw this channel. I was like, wow, those are some kind of crazy numbers. But those people are dedicated. And I've never, I don't know them. I've never spoke to them. I've never talked to them. Somehow it just popped up on my channels. But the channel is called Redneck Resale. And you can see they uploaded 183 videos. That's a lot of work. So anybody that's YouTube knows that's a lot of work to edit 183 videos. They only got 929 subscribers, which for 183 videos kind of sucks, to be honest, because for some reason it never took off. But they're still uploading videos almost daily, so that shows me they're like super dedicated people. So yeah, see, 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day. So I think what's happening is they never give themselves a chance to let the videos breathe. And so there's like big channels that do what the hells, they do videos daily, but they already have a bigger following and stuff like this. Sometimes it's good to let your video up there for 2 or 3 days and just let it breathe so you can catch up and get exposed to new subscribers. When you go videos every day, all you're doing is you're basically sending it to your subscriber list. And it can never take off in the big YouTube algorithm because it just doesn't get a chance to breathe. There's really good videos out there. Daryl Reeves just did a video. He talked about that. If I find it and you send me a message, I'll send you a link. But check it out, guys. So we want to pay it forward. So if you guys want to help me do something good for somebody else, they're at 929 subscribers. They're 71 subscribers away from getting monetized. At this rate, it's probably going to take them another 3-4 months. How about we make their day? Right now, if you're watching that video, just go over to Redneck Resale and just subscribe. And do me a favor. So leave a comment in the latest video. Just say, we love you, American fighting spirit, or we love your dedication. Something like that, It's probably going to mess with them, and they probably won't know why it's coming. But hopefully we can get them over 1,000 subscribers. Their videos are really great. And actually, another thing that I love about these people, let me see. I don't know which one I was looking at. Maybe this one. People always make fun about the way I talk, so I can say this.
So we're getting that done, and then we're going to the house later, and we're gonna blow up Bin Laden and some more junk. So if y'all like to see stuff explode.
So to me, they talk funny, but probably down the south, that's probably normal how the accent sounds. So it's kind of great because everybody always says I talk funny, and they actually look like they're having a successful eBay business. I see a lot of stuff with. How they just have stuff, how they run their store, and all. That's funny right there. That's totally redneck, right? But they show a lot of tips how they run the eBay business. Seems to be successful. So it's a fun channel. The videos are good. There's a good variety. So I think you guys should check it out. So just give them a subscription and just leave a comment. It's like, we love the dedication. Okay, guys. So now we're going to look at the storage units. These are 2 units for sale in Yorktown, New York. I would buy these if I was in New York, and if I was local, I would spend $40,000 on these 2 units probably. We're gonna calculate it right now, and I'm gonna go look at the units with you live. I mean, I've looked at them a couple times before because they've been coming on and off the last 2 years, but I'm gonna do the calculations with you guys live. I could have prepped everything, but then I'm just throwing a bunch of numbers at you. So we're actually gonna look at it the way I look at it, and I'm gonna share my numbers and how am I thinking about it. And I'm even tired right now, but we'll do the best that we can right now. So let's take a look really quick. Let's go to other unit first. This is the smaller unit. And, guys will be saying, Renee, why would you bet $40,000? You almost got set up on a $4,000 unit. Yeah, that happens. The setups are not as often. And also, this unit has a huge history. It's been coming up and down since the last 2 years. To be honest, there's still 10 days on it. I don't think it's going to get sold. It's going to get pulled like the last day. And then people say, I hear that a lot about online auctions. People say, oh, something is corrupt, something is not right because they keep on pulling these units. That's actually very common. Even in live auctions, the managers tell us, like, well, we got a 10 by 30 coming. The whole thing is full of tools. And we know about it for 2 years. And every month, the guy lets it lapse. And every month, it goes back up for auction. And then when it goes for auction, like last minute, the guy comes in and he pays it. And, you know, then so it literally gets pulled. Like, I've driven 2-3 hours for killer supposed units, celebrity units, and every time it gets paid up 10 minutes before the auction. That's just part of the auction business. All right, let's take a look at the unit. So this unit is a 10 by 15. It's already at $10,000. Let's up this picture a little bit. So what I do, the first thing, I mean, you can tell. So actually, we'll look at both units. So this is obviously a toy unit. You see a big Millennium Falcon right here. This looks like some kind of framed art. A lot of shipping boxes. These boxes to the right here, these are Entertainment Earth. And those are huge boxes. So like a box like that can hold probably like 20 to 24 Funko Pops, maybe more. Just so you know the size-wise. And sometimes the pictures can be deceiving. Let's see what else we can set here. That's some kind of framed artwork right here. That's probably a piece of framed artwork. Here's bags of stuff that he obviously bought right away at on Target and just put it in, which is very common, by the way, guys. This looks like a Star Wars base, and you see right here the writing too. You can see Star Wars. The auction number is also up there. So if you guys go to storagetreasures.com, it'll be some of the highlighted stuffs. And you can see a lot of this stuff is straight shipping that he probably just got. A lot of collectors, they will order stuff and then they just leave it in the packages and never even look, which is crazy. I mean, I've seen it all the time with different things. Or like he used stuff, he labeled them. So right here, it's a 2011 Hasbro Star Wars Search for Luke Skywalker Battle Pack. I cannot see what this is. But you can tell the whole thing is full of toys. So this guy was probably collecting exclusive Star Wars stuff. Here's that Millennium Falcon. That's a big one. If that would be Lego. Oh, you know what? Where's that Entertainment Earth boxes? There we go. Got a better picture. Yeah, so these boxes, they don't look that big, but they're actually huge boxes. So we have an Entertainment Earth account, and we buy stuff from them all the time. We used to buy all the time. Now I have so many toys I really don't need to order anything. You know, here's Diamond Distributors right in the back. That's comics usually. But they do action figures too. A lot of those purple boxes, you see right here, those are just straight Star Wars action figure, G.I. Joes or anything else. Hasbro stuff. Let's see what else we see. That's a close-up of whatever that is. Some kind of stand or something. Huh. And then here's another box full of action figures. Matchbox Real Talking Airport. Let's see what that is worth. So first thing what I do when I do this stuff, I just try to find some stuff and just get an idea. What is he collecting? What is... Oh, one of my office got... Hey, if you guys have any DeAndre 8 and PSA 10 cards, you can always send me a message. I'm buying. Matchbox Real Talking Airport. What's a good sign? Brand new seal, $250. That's looking at sold. 120 for sold one with 41 shipping. So it's worth at least 100. So then the first thing I do, so here we'll look at this unit real quick too, some different pictures. Again, lots of priority boxes he's storing it in. Unfortunately, these pictures are not very good quality. See a lot of it's a lot of stuff stacked. And you guys know when you buy stuff online, I mean, it goes fast. Luke glazing compound or latex glazing compound. I don't know. Must have been a different box he's using. So what I will do, I'm going to start counting the boxes. So we go high. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, this one is smaller when we count it. So let's take one that's more the average height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It goes higher back there. So we probably can say an average of about 9. It goes a little bit less. It goes a little bit higher. There's a couple rows missing up front here. But then you got stacks like these, you know, where it's like a whole bunch of little boxes. But let's just go with an average of 8 to be safe. And then we say across we could fit if it was full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 times 8, 64. How many rows we have? Now we go in the back. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's 4 beams in. So we'll probably have 8 rows. So we got 64 in a row here. And then we'll probably have 8 rows at 64. That's conservative. Might be more. Let's check another image of this if we see a little bit deeper. So here we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then that's still a whole lot of beams. So 7, 8. It probably is 9 rows, to be honest, guys. So you have to do your estimate. But I like to do it conservative. There's a little hole in the back here. I try to be conservative. See, like here, he has all these priority boxes. That's each is in order. And you guys be surprised how much fits in a little box. So, like, I just did a box that was about, maybe the size of this one, and it was full with Star Wars Trilogy. I think I put some pictures on our store Facebook. But that little box we just priced out at $350, okay? So anyway, so we got 8 times 64 here, which is 640 B10 minus 120, 520, and another 8. So let's just say conservatively 500 boxes in this unit, okay? Now let's go look at the other unit. Because if you buy this, you'd be stupid just to buy one. You definitely want to buy them all. Because who knows, if one unit is just more the low-end stuff and the other unit has all the rare stuff, you would hate to buy the wrong unit. So when I see deals like this, I buy it all or buy none. This was a little bit harder to count. But let me see. Because there's no good huge... Okay, here's the back section we got. We have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the back row. But it's not full all the way across. Let's see how high these are in large boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 across, 5. So that's 50 boxes right here. That's probably not 100 boxes between these rows right here. And maybe another 100 boxes up front here. So let's say 250 boxes in this unit. That's conservative. It might be a lot more than that, actually. So we'll have 250 boxes. Hey, Nana, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Oh, you know, just another day.
In paradise?
Another day in paradise. Trying to spend your college money.
Oh, no.
Okay, 64 times 8, 512. But I think I'm being conservative, to be honest, with those 250 boxes, because a lot of it's like, okay, see, here's a better wall, the back wall. Let's see this. Okay, see this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 3, 6, 8 across right here, so it's 80 right there. I'm being conservative. You know, I'm going to say that this unit has 350 boxes. Look at more boxes. So I'm going to say I have 512, so I have 862 boxes. Now, half of those boxes are basically large boxes, because like a lot of the stuff, like we said, is large boxes. So like, you know, when I count a box, when you see the number, so these are at least regular 10-inch figures. That's 4 in a bag. So I would count a bag as one box. So even if these figures are $10 a piece, which is like the bottom of these 12-inch figures, that's a $40 box. $40 box. You know, this one's a little bit smaller. So now the way I calculate it is like, okay, let's say that on average, if I say each box is worth only $40, which would be really low end overall. Like these Entertainment Earth boxes should come out at like $200-300. If they're full of like 3.5-inch figures, they're all worth at least $10 a piece. So it's crazy amount of money. Even if they're worth a Funko, let's say there's 24 Funkos in there, even at $5 a piece, that's 120 a box. But a lot of Funkos are 10 and 20 depending on what he buys. So but let's say at $40 a box, which I think is a very good average. We're buying, let's clear this. We're buying 862 boxes. 862 boxes times 40. So that's 34,480. That's if the boxes are worth $40 a box. I think with a unit like that, your average is going to be closer to $100 a box. If you're lucky, even higher. So let's go 862 times 100. That's 86,200. That's where I think that it's reasonable. Okay. Now, of course, guys, you got to pay eBay fees. Like for me, if I were to fly New York and get it, just the truck rental and driving it back is like $5,000. You know, bless the flight out there and stuff like that. So, 2,000, but I think that's reasonable without getting lucky. That's just quantity and merchandise. Now you have to ask yourself the question, okay, the guy's obviously collecting Star Wars. So this Millennium Falcon right here, I think that's a better one. I think that's Attack of the Clones. Isn't that a box? Let me see really quick. AOC probably misspelled that now. Barely speak English. No, Millennium Falcon, is that right? Oh, it's not AOC. Let me go highest first. I don't see that white box. So I would have to do more research to find that exact box. I still feel like I misspelled that. But, so now you have to decide. It's like, okay, well, did the guy just collect common figures? But as many boxes he has in there, there's not that much common stuff out there. And you'll see a lot of people always saying, oh, Power to Force, it's worthless. I sell it every day in my store, and we still get 6, 7 to $10 a figure on those. And if you have a retail store, it's obviously much, much better. Or did this guy, so he has a lot of small boxes too. Now, where you take your real gamble, okay, so let's say you spent $40,000 on this deal. And you know, at $100 a box, which I think is really average, it's 86,000. You're almost gonna double your money on that, which I think is a pretty good deal for clean merchandise. Plus, if you have a store, it makes your store look good. And then if you're really lucky, if you bought the same figure 8 times, that's great because you do 1 listing, but you really do 8 auctions. But here's the kicker. Here's where you take the big gamble. Actually, it's not the big gamble. It's what I call the free roll in the business. So let's say we do just average. If everything goes okay, we get $100 a box. Again, do the math. Look at toy boxes. You see that's a very realistic number. We'll make money. We don't get rich or anything, but we'll make money. We pay the bills, the turns, and selling toys is not that hard work, okay? If you do it like us, where you also charge for shipping and stuff, it actually helps you a lot. Sometimes you make money on shipping, especially when people combine stuff. Then you sell big lots and you just get the actual shipping money. But we covered that in other videos already. But here's the deal. So this guy obviously has big collections. I think he might have more units than that too. This guy has big collections and stuff like this. What if he bought graded Star Wars? What if he bought early Star Wars, first series Star Wars? You know, if he has any kind of graded stuff in there, I mean, the money just skyrockets. Your $100 average box can go to, you know, if you average it out through all the boxes, $200-$300 a box. When I bought my toy deal at 25,000 toys, look at that stuff. Like me and Casey were hoping, it's like, man, if it just averages out at like $100 a box, it's like $250,000. $100 a box, we are doing probably like $200 a box right now. Even Hot Wheel boxes average over $100 a box. One of the worst toys that were priced so far, which for some reason wasn't high demand, was these big Lord of the Rings figures. We put them out at $10 a piece, but still there were like 16 figures in that one box, so it's a $160 box. And we put them out because they were so cheap, you couldn't even get them shipped for that on eBay. That a guy came in, he just took them all. He loves Lord of the Rings. He's like, yeah, I'll take them all. They watch our YouTube channel, super nice couple. If you guys are watching, hey, thanks for coming to the store. So they bought that, and I hooked them up on some really big, those 6-piece sets that you guys seen in the videos. So, but that was just something that wasn't like a high demand item because Lord of the Rings, they produced a lot, didn't sell as good, but super, super cool figures. But still, that box was $160. And then you get boxes like I opened up a Transformer box. Each figure was getting like $30-$40 a piece on eBay, and it's going to be on eBay soon. I haven't listed those yet, but there were like 20 of them in there. You know, Badukan, that Battle DOB, hopefully I'm saying that right, but it's on my eBay listings. Even the Funko Wacky Wobblers, you know, it'd be like 24 in a box, you know, and I'm selling for 10. Actually, my cheapest on eBay is 15, up to $60 on Evil Knievel's. So as you can see, the average goes up really quick. So I think if you're in the New York area and you can afford it, if you buy these 2 units for $40,000, you do really well. If these units go for less than, you know, $30,000 for the 2 of them, so which would be about $15,000 each, I will highly have to think about maybe even just buying these and flying out there. The only thing, and most likely the reason why we're not gonna go out and buy that, is because the situation right now with the sickness and everything. I don't know if we're not supposed to say it on YouTube, so I'm just not gonna say it. But unfortunately, you know, flying out and everything is a huge problem. I think even if you fly into New York, you have to quarantine for 14 days, and it's just a pain in the butt. What I really hope, I really, really, really hope that these units get paid off last minute again and they just come back up for auction in 6 or 7 months, and then they actually sell. Because if they come back up for auction in 6 or 7 months, I'm going to go buy them no matter what. It'll be a good excuse for me and my family to go out to New York, and we'll load up a 24-foot truck and then we'll just make a road trip back across the beautiful US of A. So, but yeah, if you guys are in the New York area and you want to take a gamble and you can afford it, I think these units are home runs. So, but unfortunately, I'm pretty sure they'll get pulled. Like, oh, I wish if they were here in California, I probably would pay a little bit more than $40,000. I'll just take a gamble. And also, like I said, the history being that they've been up and down for 2 years. Nobody would set up a unit and pay 2 years rent on them, especially in New York. So, and Yorktown, I think that's expensive storage space. So he has a 10 by 15 and also a 10 by 20 in Yorktown. So actually, you know what? We can actually check this. That's not that hard to do. So let's check really quick. That's another way we research. Yorktown, New York, CubeSmart. Let's see what we got rental rates. Self-storage facility in Crumpon, New York. That's different. We want CubeSmart. CubeSmart, okay. So that's another thing. If you guys want to research, you want to research this stuff. I don't want San Diego. I want Yorktown. Who lives in San Diego? Yorktown, New York. What you got? And remember, right now, units are cheaper because of everything that's going on. Nobody's moving units. So you can actually get really good deals if you need units. But Yorktown Heights, that's not it. Tappan, New York. Okay, I don't know. But everything you see is, I'm just going to call Yorktown Heights. I'm assuming that's not too far away. It says 5 storage facilities near Yorktown. So a large unit is $365. Let's see what that is. That's a 10 by 20, $364.65. And right now, that's 35% off. And that's because everything that's going on. So the regular price on that is $561. A medium, so he has a 10 by 15, would be $363 right now. And the normal price would be $559 for that one for drive up. So he's probably paying $700 a month for 2 years. So he already paid $30,000 in rent on this. Now, who knows? Maybe something happened. Maybe this virus finally broke this person or something happened. And I'm not saying it in a good way. I'm just being realistic, okay, guys? Sometimes people store a lot of stuff they just can't afford, you know? Actually, remember that $7,000 toy deal that we bought? Same thing. I forgot his name. But he put it in storage and he could afford it. But he said, like, look, I never touch these toys. All I do is pay $300-$400 a month in storage. He probably paid more because it was in the LA area. And he just said, I don't need it anymore. I'd rather just sell it. And he gave us a really good deal. But we took away a headache from him. His house is already filled with Hot Wheels. We took away a headache for him, and he didn't have to deal with it. So it was win-win for everybody. And he didn't have to pay $400 a month anymore. So, you know, this guy, the last 2 years that this unit been off and on, he paid $30,000 in storage, probably somewhere around there. Plus late fees, plus auction fees, plus all kinds of fees. So once these things up go for auction, they bill your account for that because, you know, Storage Treasures charges a minimum fee. Any auctioneer does that. So I think, you know, if you can get these 2 units, if you're in New York for $40,000, let me know. You should buy them. I think it's a really good deal. I think you will do good. So it's great for an eBayer. It's great for somebody that has a retail store. I think a retail store gives a huge edge over an eBay on this too, but anybody can do good with this. I think they're amazing units. Do you guys want to read a couple of comments really quick? People really seem to like it when I read comments. Let me see. I didn't do a video the last day or so, so I don't know if I have anything exciting. Let's go to Bargain Hunters YouTube Studio. Comments. It's good to know that you're an honest person. Am I? Yeah, I am. I believe in that. You know, I mean, you guys know I believe in God, so God always makes it right. And even if you don't believe in God, I believe in the energy in the universe. So if you screw people, it always comes back. That's an awesome job. I'm jealous. Don't be jealous, Kyle. You can do it too. Interesting video, but about 15 minutes too long. Hey, I talk a lot. I mean, I don't know. Just watch a lesson, and yeah, I don't know. Skip to the good stuff at 22 minutes. I hate when people do that, when they put, like, when you put stuff in your timeline, they just tell people to jump to different things. Like, usually when people do that stuff, I just end up blocking them. So hide user from channel. Sorry, Storefront Flips. But you've been hidden. Because that's disrespectful to whoever does the video, and I don't want to encourage that. People just tell people, oh, if you want to see a girl, go to this one, go to that. It's just disrespectful. Let people watch the video. You know, if I wanted you to be in charge of the creativeness of the video, I would have hired you, and then you can do everything the way you want to. But or maybe you should just do your own channel. Gail says, hi guys, hope you had a great 4th of July. Yes, we did, Gail. Hope you had one too. Seems like the storage place 8 on this stuff. I guess in on this stuff. I don't know. Like I said, I worked it out with the storage place. Rosalina Penna says, you're my favorite storage buyer due to your transparency. You know your stuff and show it with your numbers. I also love the fact that you're a great dad and you take the time to teach your daughter the business. She's a smart cookie. Yes, Tatiana's very smart. We're very proud of her. She's a good little kid. Let's go take a look at Health for Review. Let's see what's hold. This is about this channel. I don't want to blast that channel again, so I'm not gonna read it. I don't want to read that. I'll be 100% honest. So Ryan Snyder said, I'll be 100% honest. I'm definitely going to probably sound like a total ass here. If you have to start out your sentence like that, just, I guess, don't even go there. But let's see what you have to say. But here it goes. When I used to watch Storage Wars, I didn't like you at all. but it's probably the way the show portrayed you. I don't know, but I love your YouTube channel and videos, and that's fair. I think we also got a lot of hate on YouTube not on YouTube, but on the storage wars at first, because when we came in, kind of Barry was on his way out and he was quitting, and a lot of people, if they really loved Barry, they thought like we were replacing him, or even at the time Dave Hester wasn't there, said we were replacing him, but it was just like, it was a bigger picture than that. Barry was leaving if we were coming in or not. So, and you know what, I mean, we were Cocky and Storage Wars. It's a reality show, and like part of that feeling, you know, they even tell you it doesn't matter if you love or hate me on a show. The only thing that matters is that you have a feeling about me. If you're indifferent about me on a reality show, then you're in trouble. You know, it's like mostly the people that make the most money in reality shows in general are the ones that I hate it. So, but, you know, I get it. I mean, you know, and like they obviously have control the way they edit you. I honestly didn't want to watch a video of yours due to the show, but I ended up watching one that you wasn't from Treasure Hunting with Jeebus, and that's when I started to watch your videos and love them. Well, that's cool, Ryan. Thank you. Welcome to the team. Glad I gave your channel a chance after watching the show. That's really cool, Ryan. I'm glad you like it. Thank you. So, and it's okay, you know. I mean, my channel is basically, or our channel, I would say but our channel, Casey, myself, and Tatiana, it's about teaching, and like I just let you guys in the way I think about a unit. And I'm sure because I say that these units should be a good deal at $40,000, I'm going to have a lot of people get really mad and do criticism and all stuff like that. But that's what I think. That's my opinion. It's not a professional opinion. If you want to get a professional opinion, consult a lawyer, accountant, or doctor. I'm not that smart of a guy. We all know that. This is just what I think. So, but anyway, Ryan, no problem. Welcome to the team, buddy. Then Christopher Lusner wrote, these are the ones held on review. Actually, we're going to okay, Ryan, so I can reply later. Yeah, put them on blast for sure. Question, as a newbie, also, is setting up a unit illegal to according to the auction companies, or is it frowned upon? I mean, every time you buy a unit, you're kind of taking a chance that it could be set up right. Yes, definitely. I could argue if I bought a unit with a bunch of boxes and had a bunch of junk in them, and it was a setup, why wouldn't everyone just say that when they bought a junk as unit with boxes filled with junk, that it was a setup? Just curious, how do you know when they're set up and what? Well, the biggest thing how you could tell that was set up, because they got a whole video of it going through and then it looked completely different. So that's how you know it's a big setup. Or also, most of the time when you buy a setup, it's just pure junk. You can tell, another big reason how you can tell that units are usually set up, if all of a sudden you find the paperwork, bills, and stuff like this from like 4 or 5 different households, then something is funny. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that... trying to use it as an excuse. Actually, most of the time when you see newbie buyers talking about a unit being a setup, it's usually not a setup. So, but that one was a weird example. So, this guy just wrote idiot. So I don't know if he thinks I'm an idiot or the guy who set up the unit or whatever. But hey, thank you. I'm just gonna delete that. So a lot of this stuff has to do with the scam unit. I don't want to get too much into it. I'm kind of done with it, to be honest, guys. So let's go into pub. Let's go. Our spam units are always fun. Christina Sanchez writes, "Happy 4th of July and stay safe and you keep your business up." I don't know what that's spam, but Bebe USR. Yeah, thank you, and God bless the USA. Want to approve that. Sometimes these filters are weird. I just went to subscribe to this channel. He's a scammer for sure, fast-talking Mexican. Well, that does not right. You shouldn't say it like that. I don't know if he's a scammer or anything. I mean, a lot of people said he was nice, but like I said, I don't even want to talk about it. But you went to subscribe to his channel. That's funny. Well, that's good. But like usually when anybody says anything, I mean, it has nothing to do with a race, religion, or heritage background. That doesn't make a good or bad person. There's good and bad people in every religion, every race, every belief, anything. So I don't believe in any of that stuff. We're all human. Shaka Closet Rock, check out my new video. I explain how you get Bowman Mega Boxes in Series 2 at your Target. Hurry up before everyone knows how to. Good luck. Check him out, Shaka. But I watched the video. You don't really say much except to go to Target, so you got to figure out a little bit better trick than that. But it's okay. Let's see what else we got published here. Let's see what we else got here. Somebody wrote, I admire you are creative and beautiful. Thanks, it's there, isn't it? It's not very often I get called beautiful, but thank you. Thank you very much. It's very sweet. I think. I don't know. I don't even know how to take this. Michael Edwards wrote, no wonder you wouldn't let him pay for Tatiana's college in exchange for privacy. He was only willing to pay in pesos. That's kind of weird. It's not at least Barnhart's teacher. The person who helped me with catching the video, trust me, she's been taken care of. So, Linda L says, please share 3,000 comments. Yes, she wants to know how I got the $100,000 pallet deal. Linda, I have a lot of ideas on how to do that video. And actually now I got the green screen, so I really don't have an excuse for not doing it. I've just been so busy with the store and with everything that's going on. We had to change our business to online because of everything that's going on. So, this video will come eventually. But a lot of these teaching videos don't do as well, so I'm trying to make more fun videos for you guys. And Chris DeMarinis writes, DeMarini Bats, right? Good for you, Renee. Tons of respect for helping the community. Yeah, no problem. I'm here to help if I can. And then Jesus wrote, kind of looks like Jesus with the beard and everything. One of the silly things about these types of people is that they do not understand that if they simply applied the same effort to doing honest business, they'd be far more successful. Totally right. I mean, I agree with that. Even with some of the haters we get, they always get mad when we share knowledge. I'm like, man, if you take all that energy you spend on hating me and just kind of build your business and take it to the next thing, you probably be making stories bigger than me. And I'll be writing about you, how much you kill it. So, and then Mama L's Keto Kitchen wrote, Mama Al's. That's an interesting head. It looks like a Jamaican head almost. 4K would totally wreck me. I never gone higher than 200 on a unit so far. Only profit. Thanks for the info. Great info. Yes, Mama Al. Keto Kitchen. I want to try that. Yes, definitely right. I mean, like I tell people all the time, if you don't want to risk, just buy low-end units. This $40,000 unit is high risk, but I think it's a really good risk based on the history of the unit. I think whoever spends $40,000 on a unit is going to make a lot of money. And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for saying that, but that's the truth. On a $200 unit, especially if you see something that's almost impossible to lose. But you build yourself up. And here, let's see if we can see the picture real quick. Oh, okay, so it's like a little flower head. I just saw the colors. It looked like Jamaica. Interesting. But yeah, I think it's gonna make money. A lot of this stuff right now is about calling out. Is that Instagram for Casey? No, it's just me. But Casey's on my Instagram because people send stupid messages. She doesn't have her own personal Instagram. Happy 4th. Michael always writes stuff, but I always read his stuff. Heino writes, cheer from Canada. What's up, cheers from Canada? Scott writes, this is the whole story. It's the main reason why I always been scared to buy storage units to resell. Good to you're still having a great attitude about it all. Hey, Scott, like I said, you got to look at the bigger picture. Overall, buying storage units is great. Just because there's some idiots out there doesn't mean we stop, right? So, anyway, guys, that's it. Go subscribe. Do me a favor. Go subscribe to Redneck Resale. Let's make that day. Let's pop them to 1,000 subscribers just out of nowhere. Don't forget to leave that comment. Thank you for watching, guys. God bless everybody. Love you guys. The next video coming up is going to be the CGC video.